let's now discuss about interfaces. Interfaces is not really an object-oriented concept, but I think interfaces is very, very fundamental to learning Java. So let's discuss what is interfaces quickly enough. Let's consider two classes. I'll consider class airplane, and there is another class called bird. Both of these, airplane can fly. So I can define a method fly in here. And even a bird can fly. Can I create a subclass class, some dummy with a fly method, and can we have it extends dummy and extends dummy? Is this a good thing to do? Inheritance is best used when there is a is-a relationship among the classes. In the previous inheritance example that we looked at, dog is an animal, cat is an animal, and therefore it made sense to use inheritance in there. But in this particular thing, whatever you want to come up with, I cannot say airplane is a flyable or airplane is a dummy, bird is a dummy. So in these kind of situations, inheritance is not the right thing to do, because actually these two things don't share anything except the common actions they can perform. So an airplane can fly, so airplane can do something, and similarly a bird can also do something. So the similarity is in the actions they can perform, but there is no similarity between an airplane and a bird. And that's the kind of scenarios where we go for an interface. Interface represents common actions. I mean, what are the common things that to access, common responsibilities you can think of? So if two classes share similar responsibilities, then probably we can create an interface. In that kind of situation, I create an interface flyable. And in an interface, you cannot have any definition of the thing. So you can only say this is the common responsibility between these two classes. And now I can say class implements flyable and implements flyable. When I implement a method, it should obviously be public. So I'll just make them public as well, just to get rid of the compilation errors. So now you see that we have created an interface flyable, and we have an airplane and a bird which extend that particular interface. Sorry, actually not extend, but implements that particular interface. And this is what is called implementing an interface. So basically, you go for an interface when it kind of represents the common actions, common responsibilities of two different classes. Java has a number of interfaces defined. List is an interface. So if you look at the interface of list, it defines all these methods. If you look at any of them, the body of the method would not be present. What would only be present is the signature of the method. So it says this is a boolean and it accepts some object. The name of the method is remove and it returns a boolean back. But it does not define what's in here. So what the body of the method is not defined in an interface. So the interface only gives the idea of what the responsibility is. And you would see a lot of other implementations of this list. So here the list interface defines a method called isEmpty. ArrayList implements list, and you would see that ArrayList also defines isEmpty method. So ArrayList is implementing the list and it defines the method isEmpty. And there are n other implementations of list that you can look up and look at how interfaces are used in Java.
Thanks for joining more than 1 million students who are learning from us. At In 28 Minutes, we defined a learning roadmap for Java and front-end developers. We created more than 25 courses covering all the topics that you are seeing on the screens. There are 4 things you can do to make best use of these courses. Number 1 is Udemy. You'll find a link in the description of the video to our Udemy profile. We are teaching a lot of courses on Udemy and most of them are free. Number 2, visit our website www.in28minutes.com. You'd find tons of information including how you can register for our trainings and the link to Udemy and our GitHub code as well. Number 3, visit our GitHub repository. With more than 20 repositories covering varied examples, It's a comprehensive source of information and code. Last but not the least, you'll find a set of discount codes for all our Udemy courses in the description as well. Feel free to use them. Good luck from the team here at In 28 Minutes, your destination for high quality, step by step courses.